check this really quick. Oh, oh my. I can't reply right now. Somebody just texted me. I can't reply right now because I just started to live. We're going to put on City Beauty lip oil. There is something on my screen. Today is going to be a really short live. I'm going to jump in with the because once we get started, we're going to be done. This is a members live. A members request that we're doing. Hello and welcome. My name is Dion. I call this the crazy troll nation of YouTube. Why do I call it that? The crazy. Knowing it's okay to be your authentic self in a world where people will tell you who and how you should be. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Hey, Alexandria. Try not to feel like, thank you for the hearts. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand, tool, or technique because that's what whoever in the video you're watching is telling you. I'm here to tell you, use whatever you want to, however you want to. Put your makeup on the way that you like it and rock it. That's what being a troll is. Wearing what you want to and just rocking it with confidence. Here we believe in self-acceptance and self-love, embracing our natural features, enhancing them if we want to, when we want to, but never feeling like we have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. Aren't I adorable? I know, us trolls are adorable. Hey, Locke. So, I know a few weeks ago I had put, I had said in a live stream that for my troll fam, if you wanted something in my Macari store, message me, let me know, and I will price it for $1. So essentially you would pay shipping plus the $1, but we would have to time it because if I just put stuff for $1, somebody's going to snatch it. And I did end that, but I'm going to leave it open. I don't want stuff to sit there and die, and I have already decluttered some of my Macari store stuff today, and it's in the trash because I don't care what people say. Makeup does expire. Formulas change. All of that stuff. So I did actually throw away some stuff out of my Macari store. And speaking of declutter, I am in the process of decluttering the Swan palette from Hourglass. I'm asking around to see if someone wants it, a certain person, because I know that they wear a lot of makeup on a regular basis. And if they say no, then I'll put that in my Macari store. But other than that, we're going to get into this video. And I will say that again later about the Macari store for those who come later in the live, or I'll just say just watch the beginning because this is going to be really short. This is a member request, and both of you are members, and so y'all know what that is. But for those who may watch the replay, I'm going to say what it is, so thank you for bearing with me. I do have a channel membership. It's $2.99 a month. You can cancel it any time. The perk that I love most is that members get to make a request. So if they want to hear me talk about something, do a certain look, use a certain palette, use a certain color story, they can post a picture in my community tab and say, do your interpretation of this picture. And there's other perks too. So if you click join, it'll show you what the perks are. And if they appeal to you, then click join. It'll take you through the process. It doesn't take long to do. I've done it for other channels. So for this members request was, what are some brands I would like to receive PR from? And I'm like, well, is that for makeup or for skincare or what? Because I was drawing a blank across the board because y'all know I only have certain brands and it's only certain things I use, and so I was just kind of like, what? So they said 2 or 3 skincare brands and 2 or 3 makeup brands. Hey, Janet. Janet, my Macari store thing is still open if you want something in there for $1, except for Esom and the Pat McGrath Petalmorphosis, because that's the limited edition one and the lavender packaging, so I'm going to leave that one in there. I took out the brushes because nobody wants to pay that price for the brushes, but people who know those brushes cost a lot, so I'll put them back in my stash. So in the beginning, I'm like, well, what brands would I like to receive PR from? And I was driving myself nuts because it's only, okay, Janet, thank you, I appreciate that. I have the brands I have because they work for me. And I don't wear a lot of indie brands. I don't try a lot of indie brands because they use pressed pigments, and my eyelids do not tolerate pressed pigments. And so that leaves a whole lot of stuff out as far as what I can try and what I can use. And so there are brands that I see and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my vibe, but they use pressed pigments I can't use. And so, why say I want PR from those brands? And I don't know what that means. That is not English. Do you know English? Can you write that in English for me? If not, I'll just erase it because it's going to be distracting. So we're going to be really quick. So I do have 3 brands each of skincare and makeup that I would like to receive PR from. Brands I know, well, for the most part, I know work for me. So let's do skincare first. Skincare, Beauty Bio. They a while ago they had sent me PR, and I still have one of their eye cream roller ball things waiting for me to open it. Because y'all know I use the City Beauty every day. Well, every time before I do makeup. And they recently had sent me some more stuff. And so I don't want to say skincare from City Beauty because a lot of stuff that they sent me did not work for my skin. Skin broke out, itchiness, redness, that type of thing. So that's not a brand I would want PR from. But being that I was able to pick these items, and so far so good. I think I have a heat rash. There's bumps right here and bumps right here, the same place on opposite sides. And I think it's the heat rash from when my AC got new today. I got a brand new system inside and outside. But I do think it's just a heat rash because there's just little bumps. And so I scaled back on all of my skincare except like my usual skincare. And I've been skimping on that because it had been so hot in here. I put it on and it would just like run down my face. It just felt disgusting. So I have only been doing eye cream and eye serum, like seriously. But that's going to change tonight. I'm going to pamper the heck out of my face tonight now that we have our AC. But brands that I would, so Beauty Bio. And I remember liking that rollerball cream for the eye and looking at their other products. I don't know if it's just the packaging is so cute or what, but I would like to receive PR from them because I'm curious about their other products. And no, I don't need any more skincare. I don't need any more of anything, at least for a year. But I would like to receive PR from them because I am just really curious about, what will work. And if things do work, the same as the Shitty Beauty stuff that they recently sent me, rotate that in with my regular rotation. Also with the City Beauty stuff, their eye cream is 9 months, I believe. Everything else is 6 months. And I'm just like, what? When I am exclusively using a serum or a face cream or eye cream, I do use it up fairly quickly. But rotating this in with my other stuff, I'm like, am I even going to finish this in 6 months? I don't know. But so Beauty Bio, if you're listening, I would love to receive PR. I do content anyway. Hey, Janessa. So receiving a few products and to do a video about it, first impressions and try on, is not a big deal because that's what I do anyway. Check my channel. Check out my content. You'll see what I mean. Janessa, I did just text you about something like right before I came over here. So yeah, Beauty Bio, I would like to receive PR from them. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I got a gold coin, y'all. And a star. You are awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Jayla. And the second brand I would like to receive skincare PR from, and I know I'm not because I'm just waiting. I don't think they give anybody PR, but they do. On some of the reviews, it does say incentivize, but I don't know if that's through one of those third-party companies where they just send you random stuff every now and then. I really don't think it's coming directly from this brand. And this brand I'm talking about, y'all know I've been using it probably since 2008. Dr. Dennis Gross. Oh, you too. Thank you. Hey, Grace. And his stuff is expensive. When I like something from a brand, I am inclined, thank you for the makeup brush, Grace. I am inclined to try other things from their brand. My face does not like everything he has, but the staples that I use, I do like. And he did come out with the new Blur Fill line. It's in like the gold-plated containers. That works really well for me. He tends to do a whole line of like one thing, and he has a lot of things. And so I am curious about the other things. My face and my nose, my sinuses did not like his vitamin C serum. No. But some of their other things I've tried, like I really, really, really do like. And I want to say it's hella expensive, but it's not luxury. Like nothing is like a $350 bottle of moisturizer, but some stuff is like 100 something. You know what I'm saying? And so I do use, thank you, Grace, for the star, for the sparkles. So I do shop sales when Ulta has 20% off, Prestige if they're having a point multiplier, which they just did. Thank you. And then she said the star. Thank you, Grace. And so I did use some exemptions from the no buy. I keep thinking I have like dry skin around my nose. Let me move this mirror. And the point multiplier was amazing. And you spend $75. And the two products I got were on sale. One was from Dentist and one was from Drunk Elephant. And Drunk Elephant is expensive too. And so those products being like 20-30% off, and you earn 500 points if you spend $75 or more. Those are the kind of sales where I shop and buy his stuff. And actually that was at Sephora, and they usually don't have stuff like that where you can use point multiplier with sell items because they're stingy. So I was surprised, and I'm like, oh, I love them too, lot, because they add up quick. And I think now for Sephora I'm at like 2,800 something points, including the 500 that I just earned. And so that's worth 100. Let me tell y'all something. Listen, if you shop at Sephora, do not fall into redeem 500 points for $10. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not spend whatever else to get $20 off. Don't do that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you earn up to, and they just accumulate, they don't disappear, right? When you get up to 2,500 points, you can redeem that for $100 gift card. There is caveats to that. You have to use it in one purchase. If you spend less than 100, the rest just disappears. And once you redeem it, you have to use it within, I think, like 90 days. Stingy, right? Because what do people forget? Anyway, so 2,500 points is $100. And so why spend 500 points for $10? You see what I'm saying? They be trying to get people like that. And some people say, well, I don't shop there that much. Well, you shopped enough to get 500 points. Just let it sit until you get 2,500. Because then you can buy a high ticket item. I don't recommend redeeming points to try something new, because when you redeem your points, they do not take returns and they do not do exchanges. And so if you just be like, oh, I'm just going to try this, if you don't like it, you're stuck with it. So for me, I get something that I know works and that's tried and true. And usually it's something like skincare that costs a lot of money. So I would like to receive skincare, again, Bio Beauty and Dr. Dennis Gross. And I've already mentioned it, Drunk Elephant, because Drunk Elephant is expensive. There's a few things that I've tried from them that my face didn't like. The other stuff I tried, I did like. The majority of my bedtime skincare routine is Drunk Elephant. And their stuff is expensive. There are a few items I haven't tried, and I'm curious about them. So that's why I would like to receive PR from them, because I can re-up on stuff I know I like and also try new things, because I'll be eyeballing stuff like, But then I'm like, I have enough skincare. All right, so PR would be nice from them. See, y'all, we're halfway done. So now we got 3 makeup products I would like PR from. I thought about what works, what I like, what I'm curious about, what I may want but I don't necessarily want to buy, and other stuff I just want to buy everything that they come out because everything looks so nice. So that's how we came up with the 3 makeup brands. Okay, at least 2 of these y'all gonna be like, I didn't pick any indie brands because they come and they go, right? I'll say Pat McGrath. Well, that might not be a good example right now because they're going through some stuff. Did y'all hear? Like, who wants to buy Louis' share? 50.1% of Fenty Beauty. And I keep hearing that, Louis owns 50% and Rihanna owns 50%. No, Louis owns 50.1%. Rihanna owns 49.9%. So if it comes down to it, she's the minority vote. So when people say 50-50, it's not. 50.1% Louis has, 49.9% Fenty has. Listen, I saw the thumbnail for Jen Loves, and so I only skipped and watched that part. And I know I have a thing about don't skip, watch the whole thing. Give me the view time and all of that. But Jay-Z, Jay-Z is looking into buying Louis 50.1% of Fenty Beauty. The comments was a little lit. They was like, he's a predator, blah, blah, blah. Because when he found, I don't know how, I forget how he found her or who found him and brought her to him, but she was underage. And it was somebody else too. And nobody was saying anything wacky was happening, but it was just like, why are you going after these young girls? And now they're a star. Like, what did they have to do? But there's nobody saying anything allegedly or not of any wrongdoing. But my thing is, okay, he helped her get started with her music brand, her music business. And then she did the lingerie. Then she did Fenty Beauty. Then she did Fenty Skin. Then she did Fenty Fragrance. Right? Here's my thing. If your music business is over here with this dude, leave that over there. Don't bring him over here. Because if something goes sour between them two on the music side, that may likely end up affecting all of her other stuff. Fenty Beauty, Savage Fenty, the lingerie, and Fenty Skin, and the fragrance. So I don't think that's a good idea. And we know Rihanna's about her business, because she out here doing a damn thing. I don't think that's a good idea, because like keep your stuff separate. And what does he know about beauty stuff? And then is B going to try and come in and take over? Like, I don't know. I mean, because y'all know, wealthy people problems. Somebody say one thing or look at somebody kind of cockeyed. Next thing you know, they're feuding and, a whole bunch of stuff is going down. Conflict of interest. Thank you, Locke. I knew it was something. And I know I was saying it without saying it. But yes, conflict of interest. I do not think that's a good idea. And there is some word on the street about Jay-Z and B. So, and I don't know what it is. It's just like speculation here and there. But when you get so much money, people are going to say stuff, especially if they don't really care for you. Y'all know how it goes. But I don't think Rihanna has any say in it, because Louis has 51.1%. So if they say yes, he can buy it, guess what? Yes, he can buy it. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm hoping that it's not going to happen. I just don't have a warm and fuzzy feeling about it. I just don't. And it's not her at all. It's something with him that to me just don't sit right. And I don't know anything. I haven't heard any rumors, but something, I mean, how you just hear about a person, or even in real life, a person and something just don't feel right. You know what I mean? That's how I am with him. And D for that matter. Like, something just ain't, something to me just don't feel right. But anyway, so I just went way off on that. Little tidbit of gossip here. What's not gossip? It's on Jen Love video, and it's in the thumbnail. So one brand I would like to receive PR from, even though I get a really good pro discount, like y'all, that's why I got a lot of MAC in my kit. Yeah, MAC Cosmetics. I would like to receive PR from MAC Cosmetics because they've been coming out with some really, you missed the conversations of Alexandria. You're going to have to rewatch. And we only been here for like 15 minutes. Oh, excuse me. They fell off for a long time. No. Type us the drama. Type us the drama. I was making dinner and my focus. Oh, no problems. Because you are usually either doing something with the kids or dinner at this time of night. A lot of their stuff, it looks very appealing to my eye. I need nothing else. My kit needs nothing else. And I'm glad I did that full inventory, because I had stuff I forgot that I had. And I'm like, this is nuts. Like, this is freaking nuts. But they come out with some really nice looking things. They have been changing their packaging, so stuff is getting a little cheaper, even though the prices are staying the same. But like their bronzers that they came out with recently, I got 5 of the lip oils, 4 or something else, and I don't even do lip gloss. And so it's just something about, and maybe it's the packaging. Like, I don't know. When I saw these, I'm like, oh, that looks nice. And these are the lip gloss airs. So they're lip glosses, but they're not sticky. And I have 5 with the cushions, which is a lip oil. And we know I like lip oils because you're not turned into a hole and City Beauty sent me theirs. You haven't heard the stories yet, but someone briefly mentioned not purchasing from Nomad because of recent discoveries with them posting on not so great Instagram pages. They may not know, and the reason I'm saying that is it was before I was introduced to Nomad. They had did a palette, and Locke, you might remember this. And like one side, it was like a yin yang type thing, but it wasn't a yin yang symbol, but it was something about it, and it created backlash because of whatever that thing was. And so people were buying it, and then other people were complaining about it, and people were like blah 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 blah. And so what Nomad did is they pulled it from the market. And so I'm thinking if there is something going on with people that they're posting on the page or whatever, they may not know that that person is toxic, allegedly, because I don't know who these people are. But I would like to think that Nomad would still do. Oh, that one. Thank you, Alexandra, the Shanghai palette. And I never even seen it. Somebody's like, oh, did you hear about such and such? But this was like way after it happened. But I was like, kudos for them that they pulled it from the market because people were buying it. They were making money from it and they pulled it. They were like, no, we're done. That's it. So the people who had it, and then that was it. And so I respect them for that, realizing that, okay, this is a problem. We didn't know it was a problem. Now we know it's a problem. Let's pull it off the market. And so that's why I'm saying I think if they know that something is legitimately wrong, hey, baby girl, official troll kid. It was a Shanghai palette back in 2001. Yeah, cultural, yes, like that's what it was, cultural appropriation. And I don't think it was intentional. So unlike other brands, when they just be like, whatever, or whatchamajigget chick, queen of unbothered, people do stuff and don't give a shit. No matter, I do feel like they really care. So I would like to think if they did catch wind that something was off, that they would address it. But yeah, no, I didn't hear that. I have not. My last week has been a blur, last week and a half because of the heat. Got my new unit in the day. It's nice and cool in here. But I've been sleeping a lot. I haven't been getting any work done because it's just been too hot. But now I got to get back on the grind, get my stuff done. So I would like to receive PR from MAC because they have a lot of stuff coming out. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a beautiful thing. They got here at like 8:20, 8:40. They didn't get done, y'all, until like 3:30. It was like an all-day job, and they had told me it would be. But I'm like, and both of them were very pleasant. It was 2 techs, and they both worked together because it is a 2-person job. But so I am interested in, their new products. I'm iffy on the skin products. The skincare, my skin did not have a bad reaction, but I didn't notice any different. I put on a moisturizer, didn't feel moisturized, but I didn't break out, so that's always a plus. But other people love their skincare. Back in the day when I was first introduced to MAC, I was trying, their liquid face primers, foundations, all of their liquid products broke out my skin. Granted, that was back in like 2004. I haven't tried them since like 2006 because I'm like, this is nuts. I'm like, I'm not going to keep buying stuff, returning it because my face broke out or whatever. So I don't know. But I do remember liking their powder foundation, their blushes, their bronzers, their lip products, and all of that. So I would love to receive PR from them, even though I get a good discount, just so I can try new stuff because their stuff be looking good. They fell off for about 10, 15 years, but now they're back. And their stuff be looking really good. But, excuse me, and if it does work for me, I know it's going to be around for at least, 30 months because of the PAO thing. And so, first makeup brand is MAC. The second one, nobody's going to be surprised. Nobody's going to be surprised I would like PR from this brand. I know I'm not going to get PR from this brand because the people who receive PR from this brand, how many times am I going to say PR from this brand? The people who do get PR from this brand, they have like over 100,000 subscribers. I'm 2 away from 2,500. So I'm like, I know, unless there's a glitch in the matrix, that I'm not going to get PR from this Tasha the Dota. But I really would because her formula, her eyeshadows just work for me. But what I am curious to try are like her liquid blushes. Thank you, baby girl, for the flow. You go ahead. The bronzers, the liquid blushes, because I'm not really a liquid blush. I mean, yeah, foundation. Yeah, other than that, just give me powder or cream, right? Um, and she markets really well. And so there's things that I would like to try. I would like to try, the blonde, the liquid products, and the clear skin stuff and the foundation and all of that. I would like to try all of that, but not enough to want to buy it. You know what I'm saying? But it does kind of seem like those who do get PR from them is always an eyeshadow palette. Like I haven't heard of anybody. I'm not saying they don't, but I have not heard of anybody receiving like any of her liquid face products as PR. So maybe there'll be a glitch in the matrix and I'll be the first one. Like, I don't know. And I do like her concealers. So I would like to receive PR from them. The last brand that I would like to receive PR from is Mayron. Mayron makeup for the creative side of things. And y'all know I love troll play and trolling out a look, doing split face looks and all of that stuff. They I have so much stuff from them, y'all. It is ridiculous. It's not even ridiculous. It's redonkulous. It's redonkulous how much makeup I have. And their stuff looks good and it works good. I do have their setting powder. It's called Color Set Powder. Why they come out with different color powders? So instead of just translucent, now they got the white. They got a white with sparkle. They got blue, purple, red, green. And I'm just like, I'm like drooling all over. Like, oh my gosh. But I'm not going to get them because I have enough stuff. And I don't do face paint like that to have all these different colors of powders. And some of their stuff is 24 months PAO, some is 18. But if it's for me, I can use it longer. If I put it in my kit, then no. But even though I do creative looks for clients, they don't want like all the stuff that I'll be doing on me. You know what I mean? They'll look at my pictures and be like, well, something like that, but just this part. You know what I mean? Those be like, okay, you see this just over here, which is really cool because I love it when people do try new things and when they look in the mirror and they're like, that warms my heart, and I'm like, yeah, Dion did the damn thing. So that's the third brand. So this was quick and easy, and again, like I was saying before, for those who came later, I was struggling with picking brands I wanted to have PR from. And then after I really thought about it, like what's realistic? You know what I'm saying? One trick I've been using for lipsticks is using eyeliner pencil for lip liner. It works much better for me. And you know what? I don't know what ethnicity you are, but back in the day, people of color were using brown and black eyeliners for lip liners because there wasn't any lip liners in there for their complexion. Yeah, people have been doing that. Yep. Yeah, using eyeliners for lip liners because they weren't doing blacks and browns, and now they do all sorts of colors depending on the brand. But so yeah, so for skincare, Beauty Bio, because I'm curious and I do like a few things that they have sent, well, that I've tried. Yeah, they sent me something like years ago. Dr. Dennis Gross, because he's expensive, and I do like what I use from him, and I am curious to try more, but I don't need more, so I'm not going to buy, more stuff, especially just experimenting to see if it works. And also Drunk Elephant. I have quite a bit of Drunk Elephant, but then there's some other things I'm looking at, like I just wonder how that would work for me. You know what I'm saying? And for makeup brands I would like PR from, MAC. They coming out with some really nice looking stuff, and I'm just like, oh man. And they came out with new bronzers, and I'm looking at all my bronzers like, I need nothing. I need nothing. And even like their blushes, and then they come out with different formulas of blushes and bronzers and just different formulas and stuff, and I am intrigued, but in my mind I'm not able to justify buying it, and so I don't. Your mix, so it's been harder for me to find lip liners and skin products that are the right shade for me. Yeah, it's definitely challenging. It was challenging for me, Vampy Girl, and I was confused. I was confused because from the fairest of the fair to the deepest dark, I'm somewhere in the middle, if not a little bit on the light side, near the middle. And it took me years to get matched to a foundation, and I'm like, what? I was confused. I was so confused. Yeah, fine. It's and then getting into other products, like you were saying, like face products, lip liners, and skin products. It's challenging, and I'm just like, why? Like, you can make different colors. Just add another color to it. You know, I don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I was just so confused. Um, and for makeup, yeah, MAC, Natasha Denona, and not even for the palettes because I would end up buying them even if I didn't keep them long. And I have Tan sitting over here. Our next live today is Monday, so not tomorrow. Tomorrow is a creative look for something. I don't know if it's Juneteenth. It might be Juneteenth. And Thursday we're swatching the Tan palette, and then after that we'll get into looks with that. So Mac, Natasha, and Mayron, I would love to receive PR for Mayron because all of their stuff to me looks good. It does. All of it to me looks good, and all the stuff that I purchased from them, I have really enjoyed using, and I really like. And so I'm just like, why do y'all keep coming out with more stuff? Like, just stop it. And my no buy I'm on includes the pro side, so like nothing for over there either, unless I use an exemption. But I don't want to use it just for another powder that I know I don't have need of. It would just sit here. You have a hard time finding a good foundation match for my vampire skin. Are you really fair? Oh, you're in the middle on the lighter side as well. Okay. Are you lighter than me or about me? Hi, Trey man. How old are you? You're in the middle, lighter side as well. And I'm pretty sure I have warm to olive under. Same as me. Like, I got some olives in here. And I have different undertones on different parts of my face. And I think that's what made it. Are you 33? I'm 33 too. Like a while ago, I was 33. Yeah, and a lot of companies, they don't even think olive is an undertone. And because we have different undertones in different parts of our face, some of us, that makes it even more challenging to just even everything out. And some people will use like one foundation for here and another one here because they're matching all the different undertones. But winter makes it the worst. Hey, Tanya. And so, yeah, so those are the brands. And so that's it, y'all. 32 minutes and we're done with the live. But if y'all have anything y'all want to chit chat about, of course we can do that. Tanya, I want you to roll back around. I was 33 once. That ain't a lie. Because I did mention a few things. No, not no, not done. Yeah, so that's kind of it. Because immediately I was like, oh, what brands? But then a lot of brands I can't use, and so it's like, so I gotta work with what I got here, and that's what I got. And I do really love all the brands that I am able to use, and y'all know I've been whittling it down even more and more and more. No, I'm not, Trey. Don't start being obnoxious, please don't, because then I'll just remove you, and I don't want to have to do that. You on a business trip? Okay, well the information is not time sensitive. It's not time sensitive at all. And so I am still receiving from what I know PR from Notoriously Morbid. Something is coming that they had in mind to send me, and when I saw a product, I messaged and said, is that the one that y'all were going to send? And they were like, no, but we can send it to you. I said, okay, great, thanks. And so they're not sending out a lot like that. My first year they send out maybe like 12, 13 pallets, and I'm like, damn, that's like a pallet of mine. Like, what the hell? I mean, I loved it though, but I was like, that's a lot. Because I don't see anybody that receives that much PR from one brand in a year. I wasn't complaining, I'm just saying. You used to love the Revlon Youth FX Fill and Blur, but it was discontinued, I think. That's what I don't like, is when you find something you love and then they discontinue it, or as in Estee Lauder, Double Wear, Stay whatever makeup that I used to love, they changed the formula, and even the concealer they changed the formula. Ugh, I don't like it. Somebody found the old formula at a CCS. Yeah, but that's like, why? You're not making it better for me. Like, it's all about me, right? You can't find it anywhere but Amazon, and that is also rare. Yeah, and Amazon, I only buy from there if the store has a storefront. Dude, we talking about makeup and skincare. This ain't a pickup channel. This ain't OnlyFans. Yeah, we ain't on that. That you funny. Thank you for that laugh. You are funny. You are funny. Speaking of funny, where Haywood been at, y'all? He been missing. Somebody take off my school rings. What? But yeah, y'all dudes be funny. So that's kind of it. So that's kind of it. So those who came later just roll back around. Yeah, so we talked about two things. I know I am right. I've earned it. I'm elderly. Yeah, they took away matte concealer that I loved. It was a little pod concealer, so it was high coverage and last forever. Yeah, Mac fell off, but they coming back. I think they did come back for real because they coming out with some really nice stuff, and I'm like, I want to try it. I want to know buy. I'm not going to use an exemption for that. No, but damn, it looks good. So that is it, y'all. We're going to go. I'm going to get my productivity back because the last week or so I have not been able to do much of anything because it was just too warm. As long as I'm sitting in front of the fan, I was okay. Get up, start moving around, sweat was just like pouring off like somebody poured a bucket of water on my head. It was horrible. But yeah, and so this was a good live to come back to do. And, you know, short little simple list that I really don't think I'll receive PR from. Maybe in one of those like weird little boxes where they just send you stuff. You said you asked me a question. In this live stream? The question I asked you was in today's video. And I forgot where I asked it to you at, but it was in the video that went up today. Me and Michelle A. Davison did a collab with the Cellum Cosmetics Grunge Life palette because I sent her mine and I renewed with the extra one I had. And so we did a collab today doing looks. Well, we did the looks before, but we scheduled them for today. So in that video, because I sang a hook to a song, and I'm like, Tanya, what's the name of that song? Like, you're in a live stream, right? I was like, Tanya, what's the name of that song? But if it was from today, like, I don't... Yeah, that's the only thing I can remember that I asked you a question. You will watch. You know, Monday. Oh, it'll be there. It'll be there. Yes, that's going to be it, y'all. That's going to be it. We'll be back tomorrow night. We're going to be doing... Excuse me, I think the Juneteenth look, which Juneteenth is the 19th, so we're going to be early. Make sure your notifications are on for me and for Janessa, because y'all know we're doing two joint lives, one on my channel and one on hers doing Pride looks for this month. And so, yeah, tomorrow I do believe it's Juneteenth. And that's going to be something I haven't done before. It involves a design. And I don't have wiggle room with what the design looks like. Like, it is what it is. Okay. Know it, Trey. You can be gone, buddy. All right. See you in 24 hours, dude. Man, get a hobby. I should have... Oh, man, I didn't tell him subscribe and join the membership. I'm excited, too. And two of the pictures... It was beautiful, but it was like all of this was gems. I'm like, it ain't no way. That's like a 6-hour thing, if not 8-hour thing. I'm like, I'm not doing that, but it was real pretty though. And the other two, it had a similar design, but the way they did the colors and the borders were different. And one, I believe, had gems. So we may do gems if I'm able to get the design and get the coloring on without taking up too much time. Oh man, it is not even a Thursday. It's starting to happen again. It's been really mild lately though still. So the design was the same. The border and the colors were set up different. Same colors, but just a different format. And one, it looked like it had gold leaf around the edges of the design, and the other one looked like it had gems. And so I do want to do the gems. I don't have gold leaf, which doesn't matter because I can slap glitter on it and it'll look shiny. And so that'll be a long one with the gems because the design was like from here to like down here. And it was bordered in gems. Like, remember we did the circle, the black eyes with the gems? That took like 45 minutes. So can you imagine like this whole thing? And so I am excited about it. So that's tomorrow. And yeah, Thursday, it's watching the tan palette. And we'll just keep it moving from there. So you have gold leaf in different colors. I don't have any, believe it or not, all the stuff that I got. It looked like it. It looked flaky. I'm like, what do you do? Just like spray your face with like some adhesive and then just like throw it on and hope it sticks to where the adhesive is. Like, I don't know. But I'll stick with glitter and gems. And so that's going to be it, y'all. Thank you for being here. Um, that is it. We'll be back tomorrow night. A video did go up today. Um, Michelle really loved the Grunge Light palette, which was really cool seeing her first time using it. And y'all know I already love that palette. But yeah, so yeah, nice and quick and easy tonight. I know I'm going to sleep good tonight because we got some cool air. But as always, y'all, like y'all know I appreciate y'all. Replay crew, you know that you be rocking. So anybody who's just watching this now or just came in or popped in, replay crew is the bomb. So don't be ashamed to just go back and watch it. Gold leaf is hard to work with. It looks like it's hard to work with. Anything that's in little tiny pieces is hard to work with. And even like gems, as pretty as they are, they're so tiny that they're so tedious. So I can imagine gold leaf. So as always, self-acceptance, self-love, that is the crazy Trodacia way. Everybody have a good night. I appreciate you and come on back tomorrow.